Hey, Katie here, and that sound is my washer. Welcome to my channel. Let's talk about some coffee. Cheers. Yeah, I could make a whole different video on that if I felt like it. Probably won't. Links in the description below on all of the scientific journals and articles that I've read to produce this. Welcome to my sink. I hope that you all are doing good today, despite all of the craziness going on that's obviously been going on for way too long, and we need to put a stop to it. And I hope y'all are helping as best you can. But that's not what y'all are here for. You're here to learn about a coffee scrub, specifically one with cocoa powder in it. But why should you be interested in this, you ask? Well, let me tell you what, coffee and cocoa are so good for your skin, right? It can help reduce
skin cancer, acne, aging, puffiness.
Oh my gosh. You know, it's a miracle when it comes to skincare. You know, I don't know how far in depth I should go into this, but it's just like, coffee has caffeic acid in it, and that's going to potentially boost collagen levels because it's an antioxidant. I don't know how much that makes sense to you, but to me, I'm just like,
What?
Just know coffee potentially can boost collagen levels. That means if you got those like cottage cheese areas on you or whatever, go ahead, rub some coffee scrub on it. Let it sit for 5 minutes. Bam. Do that for a while. See what happens. Get back to me. I would love to know, right? I mean, I'm not saying that you need to get rid of it because everybody has it, but go ahead, try. Coffee and cocoa powder are also very great for reducing the signs of aging, because you see, coffee stimulates blood flow because of the chlorogenic acid. Coffee is a anti-inflammatory, right? So if you just dab some of this under your eyes, the blood flow, the blood vessels where you apply the coffee scrub and let it soak in for like 5 minutes, they're going to go into hypertension. So they'll go like from here to here, you know, and it's just gonna, the appearance of puffiness will go away. You'll look young and fresh and cute. And when it comes to cocoa powder, well, let me tell you what, it helps with elasticity, it helps reduce scarring and tissue, you know, and I don't know why. It has something to do with the polyphenols. Polyphenols are a group of more than one phenolic hydroxyl group or something. I could make a whole different video on that if I felt like it. Probably won't. But just so you know, this is like my 10th coffee today, so.
If I'm talking too fast, just leave a comment. Tell me. I'll slow down.
A small study has shown that coffee, so drinking it, I'm not so sure about applying it on your face. It can potentially reduce the risk of being diagnosed with a rosacea. I don't know if it can help fix it, but it's something about like 4 cups of coffee a day, which is a lot. And it has to be coffee. It can't just be like Pepsi Extreme caffeine. It's got to be coffee. Something about it has a way with complexion, you know? It also can help with any inflammatory diseases. So psoriasis, probably eczema, as well as an inflammatory disease. If you drink coffee or soak in a bath of coffee on the regular, I'm pretty sure your risk of being diagnosed with those will go down as well. Anyways, links in the description below on all of the scientific journals and articles that I've read to produce this. For any explanation you need, you can go there or put a comment below and I'll do the research for you. I like it. So to get on to the scrub, what we're going to be using are 4 ingredients. The first ingredient is just a regular coffee. It's a dark roast, just out of the bag. I got a tablespoon of that. I also have a tablespoon of freshly, finely ground coffee bean. This is a medium roast, hence the difference in color. I also have just a tablespoon of cocoa powder. The reason I have 3 of these ingredients is the coarseness. Cocoa powder is obviously very fine. You just open the tin and it poofs out, right? The finely ground coffee is probably in between regularly ground coffee and cocoa powder. It's just like, how do I explain this? By using all 3 in one scrub, my hypothesis is you're scrubbing, buffing, and polishing all in one, right? Also, coffee and cocoa are just, they smell so good together. So, other than those 3 ingredients, we also have 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm using a sunflower oil right there. Just what I have on hand. Olive oil, I'm sure will work fine. It's a little too thick for me to want to like put on my face, but I really would not mind putting it on my arms or my stomach if I needed to. So I have to go get a mixing bowl and I will be right back. All right. So, no, this isn't the cup that I had my coffee in earlier. It is my non-food safe mixing bowl. You can see well, maybe you can see I've got some makeup up on the crusty bits that just won't come off. I mixed some highlighter with some lotion last time I used this, and I guess I didn't clean it out all the way, but 1 second. I'm back again. So all you have to do to create this mixture is add all of your little bits of dry ingredients. Give that a little bit of a stir until well combined. The cocoa powder isn't going to fully combine all the way. Alright, so my phone went off. What I was trying to say is that you might want to try and break up all the clumps of cocoa powder before you add the oil. The most unfortunate part is that I already mixed in some of the oil. The most important part about this is that you want to mix it in slowly to get the right consistency that you'd like. But I'm just doing a third of the cocoa powder, a third of the oil at a time until I reach a consistency that I like. Basically, like, you just want to be able to have it not crumble when you're rubbing it on, because if it all falls off, what's the point, you know? And I've got, I want to say about half a tablespoon left of the oil. I'm just going to put a little bit more in. And I like this consistency. You can go ahead and leave this overnight if you'd like to. It's not going to hurt to just let some of the oils from the cocoa powder and the coffees be, what is the word? It's not oxymoron. I feel like an oxymoron, but it's not oxymoron. You know, there was a whole movie named after it, or a character named after this. Osmosis! Osmosis Jones. What a movie. What a movie. You can just let those oils from the coffee grounds and the cocoa powder just osmosis its way into the sunflower oil or whatever oil you're using. You can use whatever you want. You can even use cocoa oil from the grocery store if you want. That's just like for skin. You can even use lotion. You know, some nice Bath and Body Works lotion. Put this all in it. Let it soak. But I'm just going to leave this for about 5 minutes, and I'll show y'all how to use it in a minute. Hey. Hello. How's it going? Welcome to my sink. There's that highlighter lotion I was telling y'all about earlier. It's sparkly. Anyways, I've put together a little test to decide whether or not adding all 3 ingredients in this is worth it. I have here just a regular oil sugar scrub with some lemon juice in it and a Sharpie. So when you use this stuff, you want to start with a clean surface first off, and you really want to make sure you wash off all of the oils and soap from your skin, and wipe it off until your skin is damp. It doesn't need to be completely dry. But I'm just going to do a line of Sharpie right there. Bam. Brand name and all. And we're going to start with just a little bit of soap and try and wash that off. I mean, not bad, right? Not bad for just soap. So next we're going to go ahead and use some of this regular sugar scrub. And you don't need a lot. And when you're using sugar scrub, you don't really want to press too hard. You just kind of want to lightly graze the top of the surface with the sugars and the coffees and whatnots. So that's what we got there. I'm not going to bother rinsing it off, I don't think. I'm just going to put a little bit of this coffee scrub right there. I'm going to try and buff the whole thing out. Now, when you're using this coffee scrub as like something to help with elasticity and cellulite and all of that good jazz, you're going to want to rub it in and then leave it on for maybe like 15 minutes or something. And I mean, 5 minutes is probably going to be enough time. And do this probably like 3 times a week or every other day. Let's see what this has done for us. Actually, I don't think it did anything more than the regular sugar scrub, although there was lemon in the other one. So that could have been a factor. Maybe. Hey, puppy. But, I mean, I don't know. Cocoa and coffee have great potential for your skin. It's good for it. Give it a try. 100% recommend. This is enough for probably like your whole body, to be honest. I'm gonna go dye my hair now. Bye.